This video is brought to you by AztecaSoccer.com, your one-stop shop for all the latest and greatest soccer gear. Be sure to use coupon code SR4U at checkout to receive 10% off any order of $100 or more. Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you my review plus on-feet video of the Adidas Predator Instinct in the brand new Light Flash black and white colorway. Now inside the box they do include a string bag with the top end Predator Instinct. The string bag is black in color with black strings, features your Predator branding in white on the front, as well as a little zigzag graphic that matches what you're going to find on the shoes. On the back of the bag you find your white Adidas branding one more time, and then a rectangular kind of open mesh internal pocket where you can fit an extra set of insoles or your keys or your phone, whatever it may be. Other than that, all you're going to find inside the box, as you guys can see, are the shoes themselves. So we'll get these guys out of the box really quickly, and we'll take a closer look at this very interesting colorway of the Adidas Predator Instinct. So in today's video, we're of course going to be taking a closer look at the colorway, as well as talk about all the tech specs and performance aspects that you should know regarding the Predator Instinct. So if you're interested in this particular shoe, please stick around. You're definitely going to learn something. And if you're interested in a pair of these for yourself, check out the review page on my website. It'll be the very first link down below in the description. On that page, you will find buy it now links for this specific colorway, along with exclusive SR4U coupon codes, where you can actually pick them up below their normal retail price. So again, if you're interested in a pair, first link down below in the description. And with that being said, let's get right into the review. To start things off, let's quickly talk about the colorway. Now the base for this shoe is what they call Light Flash, which essentially is a variation of highlighter yellow, but a little bit less intense. Just to give you guys a side-by-side comparison, I have a pair of Volt Yellow Nike Magista Obras, which I'm sure most people are familiar with in terms of how they look in person. An extremely vibrant, a very, very bright and intense yellow. And side-by-side next to this Light Flash color, you can just see that this is a lot more subtle. It's still going to stand out, not only because it is bright yellow, but also because it has this unique stripy pattern, but it's a lot less intense or vibrant in comparison to a more traditional highlighter yellow color, which I personally really like. Of course, like all the new Predator colorways, this does have the new pattern on the upper as well. Kind of has this zigzag stripy effect that matches the rubberized lethal zones. Those lethal zones as well as the stripes are kind of a black color. It's listed as black, but it's not as dark a black as you might expect. It could almost pass as like a really dark gray, if that makes any sense, and hopefully that does come across at least a little bit in this video. And it just makes for a really cool effect. It's almost like a bumblebee type of design in my opinion, but because of the unique colors, it actually does look quite good. You are going to find some subtle orange accents in the detailing on the tongue with your Adidas branding, the insole as well as the heel liner, and then a little bit more orange here in the Predator branding on the heel. Of course, the pattern and colors consist in the sole plate as well, and then you're going to find your white Adidas stripes on the lateral and medial side on the sole plate, and then the heel studs are also white in color. So all in all, really good looking colorway in my opinion. I'm a huge fan of how these things look, but leave your opinions on it down below in the comment section. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Why or why not? And with that being said, let's move on to the tech specs so we can learn a little bit more about the overall performance. When it comes to performance, the Predator Instinct provides a feel on the ball that no other shoe really has at this point in time. It's all about extra grip, so if you don't like a grippy touch on the ball, this probably isn't the shoe for you. It features a base material of hybrid touch synthetic, which is soft, flexible, and just makes for a nice comfortable fit pretty much right off the bat. Very minimal break-in time required. It's thin, but at the same time it does have a leather-like quality in terms of how soft and flexible it actually is, but it is pretty insignificant in terms of the feel that this shoe provides. Again, it's all about grip. Scattered across the entire upper, which is a little bit difficult to see due to this new pattern they've implemented in the colorway, you have all kinds of rubberized lethal zones that like I said, are attached directly to the upper pretty seamlessly. You have some rubberized lethal zones here on the lateral side of the shoe, a couple here in the forefoot, right here on the medial side or the side of the toe box area, right here on the medial side of the forefoot, and then of course in the main striking area of the shoe as well. All of these rubber elements are raised off the shoe pretty significantly and provide very aggressive grip on the ball. It's something that does take some getting used to if you've never worn a Lethal Zones model from Adidas before within their Predator line, but once you get used to it, I really like the grippy sensation that this shoe provides. It was my second favorite shoe of 2014 for a reason. I wore these things things a lot. And like I said, once you get used to how that grippy sensation feels against the ball, it really does give you that slight sensation of control. It's not going to improve your touch. It's not going to improve your accuracy. It's not going to improve your shot power. It's not going to improve anything, but the feel that it provides, like I said, gives you that controlled sensation because of all the extra grip that it provides versus any other soccer shoe right now. So that's really what this boot is all about. As far as other elements you're going to find on the upper, there is kind of a gel pad right here on the medial side where you would be kind of passing the ball and controlling the ball. It's a very firm type of gel material, and it isn't super noticeable, if I'm completely honest, while you're actually wearing the shoe, but it's a nice little inclusion. The laces are off-centered, pushed to the outside, as you guys can see. Tongue is a thin hybrid touch material, fairly low cut in the back of the shoe, considering that this is technically not a lightweight boot, but it still fits really, really well. Internal plastic heel counter. The top portion of the heel liner is a smooth synthetic suede material, while the internal part, the part that is orange versus black, as you guys can see, is like the reverse side of Velcro. It grips your sock really nicely and does a good job of keeping your heel locked in place. One of my personal favorite features of the Predator Instinct. The insole is fully removable. I'll give you guys a quick look at that. Mesh liner on top. This one does have your Champions League branding, as you guys can see, and it's just one single layer of foam, nothing too special, relatively thin, but it does get the job done as far as step and comfort is concerned. And then moving on to the sole plate and stud pattern, this does feature what they call their control frame. Again, this shoe is not going to improve your control in any way at all. It's just the name of the sole plate. Has this interesting kind of tooth-like design going around the edge of the sole plate, which definitely does look very cool, but has no impact on the touch whatsoever. The sole plate itself is a relatively thick, but still flexible TPU plastic material, very comfortable. Really no stud pressure issues at all with this particular shoe when you are wearing them on firm natural grass playing surfaces. And as far as the stud pattern is concerned, it's that triangular stud pattern we've come to know and love from Adidas. Not everybody likes it. It's not my personal favorite stud pattern, but it does get the job done as far as traction is concerned on firm natural grass playing surfaces. They aren't as aggressive or as long as what you're going to find from some of Adidas's other shoes with this particular stud pattern, such as older F50s and even the current Nitro Charge line. So it's a little bit lower to the ground, a little bit more stable, and arguably not quite as aggressive. But nonetheless, like I said, it does get the job done, and it just works well, and that's really all I can say about it. So that's pretty much it as far as tech specs and performance are concerned with the Predator Instinct. If you guys want more detailed information, check out the full written review on my website. There'll be a link to that down below in the description, as well as annotations on screen that'll take you to my playtest videos, as well as other comparison videos I have regarding the Predator Instinct. Again, if you want to learn more regarding the performance. One aspect that I'm a huge fan of regarding the Predator Instinct is that it has a very solid feel and a more rugged construction overall. In terms of weight, I'm going to weigh these things for you today in real time using this scale. Keep in mind this is a brand new pair in a size 9 US. Going to throw it on the scale, and you can see that they weigh in at 9.6 ounces, which is by no means heavy, but it certainly isn't lightweight either. This shoe is not going to have that weightless sensation on your feet. You definitely can tell that they're there, but again, it's a very solid construction, a very durable shoe, one that provides a decent amount of protection and is also extremely comfortable. So if those are features that you value more so over something like being lightweight, then the Predator Instinct is definitely something to consider. And again, it just isn't as light as a lot of more speed-oriented shoes out there on the market, but that's not really what the Predator Instinct is all about anyways. Alright, so here's a look at the Predator Instincts on feet. On my left foot, I have the stock laces that come with the shoes, and on my right foot, I have a pair of reflective white SR4U replacement laces. If you're interested in a pair of these for yourself, check out sr4ulaces.com. There'll be a direct link down below in the description of this video. Now, in terms of how these things fit and feel from right out of the box, the Predator Instinct is a very, very comfortable shoe. The Hybrid Touch Synthetic is thin, it's soft, it's flexible, and really requires minimal break-in time. In comparison to the LZ1 and 2, the Instinct feels a lot less restrictive in terms of how they've positioned the rubberized lethal zones on the upper. Please do keep in mind though that they still run from the lacing system to the base of the sole, so you're not going to get a ton of stretch out of this shoe overall. So the way they fit from right out of the box is the way they'll fit for the majority of their lifespan. They'll give a little bit in the toe box area, but the forefoot and midfoot will, for the most part, remain as they are from brand new. In terms of width, they're wide enough to fit most people. If you have really, really wide feet, you may want to try these on prior to making a purchase, but like I said, for most people, these should fit you just fine. And as far as sizing is concerned, I'm wearing my usual size 9 US here, and the fit and the length is absolutely perfect. So if you are looking to order a pair of these for yourself, I would strongly recommend going true to size for the best possible fit. Alright guys, that's it for my review of the Light Flash Predator Instinct from Adidas. I like this colorway a lot, but this is definitely not a shoe for everybody when it comes to feel. If you're looking for something that is truly different and interesting, there honestly isn't anything else like the Predator Instinct out there on the market in terms of the feel that it has to offer. I'm personally a big fan, but again, if you don't like grip on the ball, this is definitely not the shoe for you. With that being said, if you guys do want more information on the overall performance, check out the full written review on my website. It'll be the very first link down below in the description of this video. Also on that page, you will find buy it now links with exclusive SR4U coupon codes where you will be able to pick these guys up below their normal retail price. So again, if you're interested in a new pair of Preds, check out that review page, first link down below in the description. If you guys have any questions at all regarding this particular shoe or questions in general, leave those questions down below. I definitely will get an answer out to you. If you enjoyed today's video, found it helpful and informative, be sure to support it with a like. That would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all my social media information down below in the description as well. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, thanks for watching.